All right, let's get right into it. Be honest, how many of you are still treating your LinkedIn profile like some dusty digital resume? Look, with over 1 billion members, it's literally the top platform for B2B lead generation. So if you're just leaving a static list of past jobs up there, you are sitting on a massive, untapped opportunity. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to completely revolutionize your approach here. We are taking that outdated resume habit and completely flipping it on its head. By the time we're done, you are going to know exactly how to engineer your profile from a passive list of accomplishments into an active, magnetic revenue engine. What we have here is SP Cloud Academy's 7-step framework for LinkedIn branding and marketing. Think of this as your absolute blueprint. It's this comprehensive roadmap perfectly designed to help you build authority, attract your absolute ideal clients, and ultimately grow your business. It systematically takes you from step 1, optimizing that digital real estate, all the way to step 7, where you're tracking the metrics that actually put money in the bank.
To get there, we'll break this down into 5 core phases today. We'll build your foundation, dive into content and engagement strategies, look at scaling your reach, driving real conversations, and finally, tracking meaningful metrics.
Starting off with Phase 1, build your foundation. This is all about setting up the magnet.
Listen, before we can even think about scaling, we need a complete mindset shift. Your profile, it's not about you anymore. It is entirely about your client. Just look at the old way versus the new way. The old way, the resume approach, is just a passive broadcast of your work history. But the new way? You have to treat your profile like a high-converting landing page. Your headline needs to immediately communicate the exact value you deliver. And that About section shouldn't just be a dry, boring bio. It has to tell a compelling story about who you help and the real results you create. Plus, just like any killer landing page, you need proof. Outcomes, testimonials, case studies. And most importantly, you need a clear call to action. You have to explicitly tell visitors what to do next. Really, don't leave them guessing.
But here's the thing, right? A beautifully designed landing page is totally useless if it's talking to the wrong people. That brings us to step 2, getting hyper-specific about who you're actually targeting, your ICP, or ideal client profile. The framework stresses that you must deeply understand their specific goals, their unique challenges, and exactly what triggers them to buy. The more specifically you define this audience, the easier it becomes to just cut right through the noise, shape your messaging, and attract the exact right people to that new landing page you just built.
Moving into Phase 2, content and engagement strategies. Let's activate that magnet and pull people in.
Okay, the foundation is firmly in place, and we know exactly who we're talking to. Now it is time for action with step 3. We have to activate the magnet. And the secret to a great content strategy actually isn't reinventing the wheel every single day. It's about building around a few repeatable formats. So, the framework suggests choosing 3 to 5 core formats. Maybe you rotate between some industry insights, practical how-tos, a few personal stories, and maybe some case studies. The key is meticulously planning this content around the exact problems and solutions of that ideal client profile we just defined. After that, you batch, you schedule, and you stay incredibly consistent. Because consistency builds trust and repeatable formats build undeniable momentum.
Which brings us to a pretty tough question, and I want you to answer this honestly for yourself. Are you engaging like an actual human being, or are you acting like a corporate broadcast channel? This is step 4, and it forces us to reflect on whether we're talking with our audience or just shouting at them.
Because here's the reality. Real engagement builds real relationships. You can't just drop a thumbs up emoji and ghost. You need to comment thoughtfully on posts right in your niche. When someone comments on your post, reply to them, ask follow-up questions, genuinely join the conversation. And please, pay super close attention to this golden rule for direct messaging. DM with value, not a pitch. We have all gotten those terrible automated sales pitches 5 seconds after connecting. Don't be that person. The goal here is to start a conversation and actually be present. Add real value to their day before you ever even think about asking for a sale.
All right, Phase 3, scaling your reach. It's time to expand your message.
So your organic engagement is humming along nicely. Now it's time to pour a little gasoline on the fire with step 5. LinkedIn literally gives you a massive built-in toolkit to intentionally scale what's already working, and you'd be crazy not to use it. Turn on creator mode so you can get access to custom calls to action right at the top of your profile. Start leveraging long-form stuff like LinkedIn articles, newsletters, and document uploads. And remember that landing page concept from step 1? Use your featured section strategically to pin your highest performing, most authoritative content right at the top. Finally, when you see a post really taking off organically, don't be afraid to put some budget behind it. Use LinkedIn ads to amplify that top-performing content and push it out to a much wider targeted audience.
Now for Phase 4, driving real conversations. This is about turning warm leads into real talk. This right here is the critical growth phase, Step 6. And honestly, this is exactly where momentum completely stalls for most people. They get the likes, they get the comments, but then they don't take the proactive steps to actually move the needle. You absolutely have to move from comments to connections and from connections to conversations. The ultimate goal of all your public posting, all that clever content, is simply to generate private, one-on-one dialogue. Whatever you do, don't let your hard-earned momentum just die in the comments section.
So how do we actually pull that off? Well, the framework gives us a super clear 4-part workflow for turning a warm lead into a real conversation. First up, identify the prospects who are actually engaging with your content. Second, don't just blindly hit connect. Send a highly personalized connection request that references their engagement. Third, start a conversation. But, and this is a huge but, listen first. Do not immediately start talking about yourself. And finally, once you've actually listened, then you qualify them and explore exactly how you can help solve their specific problems.
Finally, Phase 5, tracking meaningful metrics. Focus on revenue, not vanity.
For Step 7, it's time to get serious about the numbers that actually pay the bills. Because let's face it, likes do not keep the lights on, right? There's a massive divide between feeling good and actually doing well. On the left side here, we've got vanity metrics. These are the things that don't pay the bills, and honestly, they act as momentum stallers if you obsess over them. But on the right, the framework gives us 6 hard business outcomes to focus on instead. These predict a healthy pipeline. You want to be tracking profile views specifically from your target audience, not just random people. The engagement rate on your key problem-solving content. Your connection acceptance rate, like are people actually willing to network with you? The sheer number of real conversations you're starting in the DMs. The actual leads generated and opportunities created. And ultimately, the real revenue influenced by your platform presence. Those are the metrics that actually matter. To wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this absolute gem of a quote from the SB Cloud Academy framework. Be helpful, stay consistent, build trust. On LinkedIn, your brand is the magnet, your relationships are the growth. It just perfectly sums up this entire 7-step journey we've been on. So as you go look at your own profile today, ask yourself one really provocative question. Is your brand currently acting as a powerful magnet, or is it literally just taking up space? You have the blueprint in your hands now. Go out there and start building.